Okay, welcome to tonight's caramel cage presentation. First thing you're going to need is sugar, water, lemon for acid, a metal ladle, a metal spoon, solid is preferable, holds the liquid better, and a whisk. You also need your stove top or a heat source. And the most important thing is that you have equal parts sugar to water. What we have here is 5 ounces of each. Before I turn on the heat, I'm going to add the water to the sugar, dissolving the sugar. Using half a lemon, squeeze only a few drops of lemon juice into the mixture. Then once that is together, combine it using your whisk. As we're combining it, the lemon juice acts as an agent to keep it from crystallizing. Think of the sugar like puzzle pieces. Puzzle pieces floating around in the water. And all of these puzzle pieces all want to stick together and create an image. However, we don't want them to create an image. We want them to be loose and flexible so we can work with them. So by adding the acid, we inhibit this reaction, keeping them from finding each other and sticking together, and keeping it in a more liquid state. Now we're going to turn on our heat source. You want to keep it over medium heat, and if you're using a flame, the flame should never come over the bottom of the pot. The reason why is because any sugar that is caught on the edges of the pot will caramelize quickly and burn, causing the entire thing to get a bitter taste, not yielding the result we would like. Whenever working with sugar, there's a few things you always have to keep in mind. One of the first things is that sugar is one of the hottest possible things that you can get on your skin. Sugar is heated to a temperature of 320 to achieve the caramel stage. As I was explaining about the boiling, if you understand the nature of sugar, sugar is a dry ingredient when we first work with it. However, we are trying to melt the sugar, so we dissolve it in water. And what we're doing is raising the sugar by raising the temperature of the water and eventually boiling that water, causing it to evaporate and leaving only the hot sugar behind in a liquid state. This liquid state, as it gets hotter and hotter, will start to burn and oxidize, turning a golden caramel color. One of the key things I forgot to mention is that we need oil. Oil is going to inhibit the sugar from sticking to the metal spoon. It's going to do this not only by creating a thin liquid barrier between the spoon and the sugar, but also the oil takes longer to heat up, giving it time for the metal to not stick. Okay, we're back, and as you can see, the bubbles are starting to get bigger, and they're starting to also move slower. You can see at this point, as I stop stirring, we have indeed reached the caramel stage. You can use either a paper towel, a cloth. I prefer just use the palm of my hand to oil the back of your ladle. And even coat around the entire ladle surface. As you dip into your caramel, you want to see that it still runs, but without being too loose. If the sugar is too hot, it will heat up on the ladle too quickly and stick.